This is indeed a time for another brand new episode of United Voice of Women, brought to you by KANKATALA Silks. And as you know, KANKATALAs believe that treating and dressing a woman like a queen is their tradition. So when you're with KANKATALAs, you're practically family. And you know that you want to log on to kankatala.com because they deliver to your doorstep. All right, so hey everyone, you know when Vani comes here that she is going to be introducing you to another beautiful guest, and I have a little hint for you about this guest that I have today. You want to know? I would say she's all about Khushi Khushi Ganavatu, Chalaki Matal Ruvatu, Hushar Gulipiti Vinduke, Nashakan Ladana. You like that? I certainly do. So I think you definitely are ready to meet our guest, and I can't wait to show you off. Hey, when you are beautiful, you know it. When I feel beautiful, I know it. But if we want to feel beautiful together, we have to be on UVW, and we all know it. Hey, everybody. Welcome back once again. Yes, this is Vani with you from the studios of Mana TV, TV5. And this is officially the time for United Voice of Women, which is an ode to the women, a celebration of women, empowerment of women, and inspiration by and for women. Every Sunday, only for you. Oh my goodness, every single episode, I think we seem to be making more and more mileage out of it, because I see a lot of people joining me, you know, on social media, reaching out to me, telling me that they're watching this show, that they would like to be on this show. And it is so amazing to know that there are people out there that are really looking forward to share their journey, their story with us on this beautiful platform right here for all of us. And I can't thank each one of you enough. Alrighty guys, you know that I have come here once again with another gorgeous, beautiful friend, and I've already told this to you a couple of times earlier, because we seem to be attracting a lot of beautiful women that wear crowns. And today we have the Queen Bee here, though. You know why I say that? Because on our show so far we've had about about three beauty queens, and one of them was Mrs. India, New Jersey. Then there was Miss India, New Jersey. Then there was no, I think we had two Mrs. Oh my God, I'm getting confused. But anyway, we've had lot of beauty queens from New Jersey. But this beauty queen from New Jersey actually got the Queen's title and the crown. Why I say that? Because she is Mrs. Bollywood USA, and I think that is truly the best way to call her, the Queen Bee of the Queens. And without any further ado, I take the pleasure to introduce you all to my new friend here, Nadia. Welcome to UVW.
Namaste, and thank you, Vani, for having me over. I'm so excited.
I am super thrilled. And how do you like this name called Queen Bee?
Queen Bee, I like. I like Queen Bee.
Right? And you know what? You actually are dressed like Queen Bee today. Do you see that black and yellow?
Oh, I
am. And you just told me about it just before we started the shoot. You said you were wearing yellow because for Hanumanji, yes, because it's Tuesday.
Yes.
That was so sweet. I liked it.
And it's Halloween week, so I added a dash of black.
Black, so. And yeah, we did. It is, right? So we definitely did that. And I got some glitter because I thought when I'm meeting the Queen, I might as well come with some glitter here. So this is so awesome to have you here. And you know, we've heard about a lot of queens, and we've had a few as our guests here, and everybody brought in so much of new perspective on why they did what they did, why they are what they are, and I am thrilled and excited to listen to what new story you would have about it, right?
I do have a story.
I'm sure you do.
I do have a story.
Okay.
I think for me, a lot of friends of mine, we've always had this secret dream of being a queen or beauty pageant or being on stage. And I think one of my friends, her name is Vishaka Shah. She is in New Jersey, and she convinced me actually, because I thought I was a little too shy to be on stage. And she said, you know, Nadia, I think you have the personality to do this. And I was able, because of her encouragement, to audition for New Jersey as Mrs. Bollywood New Jersey. And the pageant was held in Texas, and there were candidates from all over the US, and we all had a really great time, and I was really thrilled that New Jersey brought the crown home for the first time. It was very exciting, and it was a challenge for me because it was very it was a challenging competition. It was a competition. The girls were beautiful. The competition was stiff. I'm really excited that I won, and I'm able to have this platform to share a message. And I'll come to that later on.
Sure.
But I wanted to say something though.
Sure.
You know, you're talking about a queen. I think you're the queen of TV. I've always been your fan. You're all over Facebook, and I'm really, really, really thrilled. I think I'm going to need your autograph when we're done here.
Oh my God, that is so sweet of you. And you know what? Now I know that I could just be a queen even just sitting down behind a table.
Yes.
Why not?
I think so. I think you're ruling TV.
I love that, sweet Anma. Thank you so
You have to do the pageant wave.
Oh, but I don't have my crown, you see, so I can't do that. I didn't know that I had to do that. But let me tell you something. You all beautiful girls have such beautiful minds, such beautiful hearts. Because today, I've understood through a lot of my friends coming here and talking about it, that pageants are no more about your physique, right? It's not about, you know, how tall, how fair, and what perfect size are you.
Absolutely.
Is that true?
It is very true, and that's why I was really enthusiastic about doing this pageant. The tagline of my pageant was beauty with a purpose. So it wasn't like you're saying about just being a pretty face and having a nice body and physique. It's also about intellect.
Personality.
It's about personality. It's about passion. It's about heart. It's about ambition.
Wow.
It's about ambition.
Wow.
And I think I respected that a lot about my pageant.
Yes.
And all the women that I'm being surrounded by, like yourself. And
Yeah.
I'm meeting so many different people these days that are just so passionate about life.
Exactly.
It's very encouraging and motivating.
So true. I totally agree with you, because that's my experience sitting here. You know, every week I meet somebody so beautiful, wonderful here, and each of them is a queen. You know, she deserves to be. Isn't it?
I
mean,
believe so. It's like Wonder Woman.
Yes.
I think we're all Wonder
We
Women.
are all Wonder Women. I like that. I never thought about it in that way. It's really true, because we do wonderful stuff, okay? And we do wonders from nothing. And like I keep saying on my show, all of us, you know, we are women, just regular women, right? And each one of us, nobody's cheering us for doing anything.
Exactly, yes.
Right? Nobody's cheering us. And we continue to do what we do. And, you know, just from being a good housewife to mother to, you know, good at your profession, whatever you're doing, having a life for yourself separately and inclusively as a family, you know, it is actually too much.
It's a lot. I wouldn't say it's too much, it's a lot, because
Yeah.
I think we as women, you know, we handle childbirth. We were blessed with this, to handle childbirth.
True.
And I think you are as strong as what you have on your plate. Everybody's different, every situation is different. We all have different lives. You know, it's not
Yet
so much
similar, I would say.
very similar. You know, it's not just about, like you said, beauty. It's not just about looking nice. It's about career. It's about, not everybody wants to be a mother, and that's fine.
Yes.
You know, that's
yes,
their choice.
Yes, yes.
Career, dance, modeling, a carpenter.
Yeah.
You know, I think the norms these days, women have have breached a lot of barriers
Yes.
and crossed a lot of borders.
Yes.
And you know, it's about women in power, and I think we're all in power. I think
So
as
true.
women, we should come together as voices and promote each other.
Yes.
So I learned this one of the Panditji in Queens over the Diwali time said something to me that really stuck out. He said, for Diwali you have one diya,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's beautifully lit. But if you look at the whole, this table lit
Filled
of diyas, filled with light,
Yes.
how much light this broadcasts
Yes.
and brings.
And how much
I
more
think
beautiful it
it's
looks.
more beautiful, and you shine brighter as a team. So I think as women, I think
that.
women, we should support each other. It's not about competition. You know, it's just about promoting each other and supporting each other. You're different to what you do. You know, you're in media, and I respect you so much. I've seen you dance,
Thank you.
and you're incredible.
Thank
You're an incredible
you,
dancer,
darling.
and you
Coming
support
from you, it is a big compliment
But
for
we
me.
support each other.
Wow, yes,
You know,
we do.
you brought me
We do.
here,
Yes,
and
yes.
you saw something in me. I see
Yes,
something in
yes,
you. We see
yes.
something in each other,
Yes.
and that's what I think life is about: positivity.
Yes, so true, so beautifully put. And just now you said something like everybody is doing something different, and whatever they are doing actually is breaking a lot of barriers, etc. So I know for one thing that you have broken a huge barrier here. You brought in something, and I'm just telling as an onlooker, right? I didn't know you before now, right? I mean, we've said hi once. We met in person just once recently at an event, and you were busy, right? You were on the stage, but that was the only interaction I've had with you, all right? Otherwise, I've seen some little stuff on Facebook about you, and what I felt was that something different. What is it that you're really doing different? A lot of kids dancing, performing, you know, coming from various schools, etc., and that's the norm. Okay, we don't see adults, all right, and we do see adults maybe sometimes performing, you know, for some events, etc., for their local organizations, but you know, like what you are doing as an adult, and you're actually doing it in a way that I feel you're going to build a industry of it, because it's got a huge potential. You are partnering, you know, with somebody and performing at various events. It doesn't have to be your organization. You do not belong to any particular you know, banner or something. You guys are just dancers, right? Entertainers, I would say.
Yep.
Do you want to call yourselves that, or what, do you have something else?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, but you know,
I am a dancer, but
you
I'm
are-
very passionate about it.
Very,
And the way
very.
I view it, I think with me, so I'll tell you something about myself.
More than something, sweetheart. We want to know all your journey.
Oh,
okay?
we'll
I'm
be
gonna
here for a while.
Yes, no, that's okay. I would love that, because I want to start from where you were born.
Oh,
And that also is very interesting, I
it
guess.
is. I was actually born in Trinidad and Tobago,
Awesome.
and I came here in 1994
Uh-huh.
with my family. So my great-grandparents came from UP. So we're Indian, and we have the religion, the culture, everything. I think the last time I checked, 40% of Trinidad is actually Indian descent,
Indians.
East Indian descent.
Correct.
The rest is 40% of African descent, and the rest is mixed with Syrians, Chinese, Spanish. We're very close to Venezuela, so there's a lot of Spanish influence. At the time when I went to school there as a teenager, they did not teach Hindi as a second language, but today they teach Hindi in schools as a second language. So I think it's a great forum for the children that's growing up there to learn.
Very good bit of news we got here.
Absolutely. So
Wow.
there, I started learning classical dance when I was very young, maybe about 8
So
or
you
9.
were born in Trinidad?
I was born in Trinidad.
So tell me, how was it growing up as a baby?
Well, it was all that I know. It was an island life.
Ah.
It was very islandy. It was very tropical. It was warm. It was free. It was beautiful. It was all about family. It was little villages. You know, we had like coconut trees and mango trees in our backyard. I've been told it's much like India.
Yeah.
It was very simple life, very, very simple life. And our culture is very strong, a lot of temples, a lot of dancing. you know, like I said, I started learning classical dance in Trinidad by Mondira Balkaran Singh, who was a Bengali who married a Trinidadian in India who was a Kathak dancer. So they moved to Trinidad and they formed Nirtanjali Dance Theatre, where they taught Kathak, Odissi, and many folk dances of India. So a lot of my exposure to dance and Indian culture came from Nirtanjali Dance Theatre, because I was able to learn Bhangra and Garba and different art forms from Odisha, folk dances, which was very eye-opening to me. It was very different, very interesting. Very interesting. And then when I moved here, I started learning dance, Odissi classical dance from Bani Ray. Her Guruji is Durga Charan Ranbir, who's in Bhubaneswar. So I was able to take him on as a guru, which I've been learning with him since maybe 2000, maybe 1997.
Wow.
So he comes to America like maybe every year or so, and he teaches us. So I've been learning Odissi classical dance for, I won't say how long because then you're going to calculate my age. So.
Oh, but you
are 30 years over.
That is amazing.
Yes, yes. So then, you know, because we were brought here to America because of family, we still continued on the culture.
So give me a minute. I don't want us to go fast forward. I want us to do a little more about Trinidad because it's so interesting. I mean, I could have thought about something like that in a huge country like US or something, you know, but not in Trinidad. You know, I would have never thought that, you know, there's so much of culture and, you know, dance schools and that you learn so much about India so beautifully out there. So your parents, they migrated a long time ago?
A long time ago, the British brought the Indians to work on the sugar plantations in Trinidad, and they came on different ships and from different parts of India, and they came to all parts of the islands in the Caribbean. We're vast, a lot of islands in the Caribbean. And like I said, my forefathers came from UP, and the British, I suppose, was to take them back to India, and they just never did. So they had to populate in the Caribbean and make do with whatever the ingredients were and the culture. So a lot of the culture is still very traditional. It's very authentic, and it still goes on. As time has evolved, it's even stronger today than it was back then. You know, when we do puja and we, you know, different Vedas and stuff that they teach us, it's very, very, very strong.
Wow. So your forefathers have been in Trinidad?
Yes.
So your parents, etc., were born and brought up in Trinidad?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That is huge.
It is huge. It's
right?
huge.
The lineage.
Yep.
Is all
It's
out
very
there.
interesting. I think it's very interesting. I think, you know, I meet a lot of people and they say, Nadia, you know, you're not Indian. I said, I am Indian.
Yes.
Ethnicity-wise, I'm Indian. Nationality-wise, I'm Trinidadian, and I'm a U.S. citizen.
Yes,
so,
yes. That gives you, you know, a global look.
Exactly, exactly. It's the UN all in one house.
Exactly. I like that, really. So, what kind of education did you have out there?
So we're very British in the system in Trinidad is very British. So we had, you know, like CXC levels. So I left when I was 17. So
you left when you were 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it was the college tertiary education is free there. So everybody's very educated. It's just more British.
Oh.
So you know, when you come to the US, you had to have everything like evaluated, sort of like India.
Yes, yes, yes,
you know,
absolutely.
to get into college here. So I pursued college here in the US.
So what did you learn, you know, besides the Indian culture, etc., in Trinidad? What did you really learn about that country, and what do you have within you that is, you know, Trinidadian?
I identify myself a lot with being Trinidadian in terms of...
Because you're born there.
I'm born there. I'm born there, and I've absorbed all the cultural aspects of being West Indian, as they call it, West Indian, right? Because it's West India.
Correct, yes.
So I identify a lot with being tropical and just being an island girl.
Yeah.
So, but raised with Indian
culture,
culture and upbringing and the religion.
Yeah.
So, for me, I like it because it's a little more diverse.
But what I want to understand is, what is about Trinidad that you have within you?
Well, the Trinidad culture is it's very, I guess population at the time was maybe
happy living.
Oh
people.
yes! Oh my gosh!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh! We're so happy.
Exactly.
Trinidadian
Free.
people. You would ask anyone. Trinidadian people are very, very happy-go-lucky people.
Exactly.
They like to dance.
Exactly.
They call it fete in Trinidad, and now you'll hear the accent coming out. So
I want to hear that. Come on, give it to us.
They love partying. Like you go to Trinidad, you go to anybody's house, you know, they'll always say, you know, I know it's bad to say, but they'll say, have a drink, or you know.
Okay. That's okay. All right.
And I don't drink, but they'll say, have a drink, or you know, just go out, and they just want to go to the beach all the time. They'll call out any day at all to go to the beach because it's an island surrounded by water, and there's a lot of beaches everywhere.
It's beautiful.
So you know, you can go to the beach anytime. They cook at the beach, they drink at the beach, they have parties at the beach. So
you live in the beach.
Basically, yes. So when you come to the US, or I think when you populate anywhere, you have that mentality because it's been instilled with you from young.
Yes.
You know, you're very calm, you're very
cool, happy.
I mean, I think in Trinidad now, like when I go home, at 5 o'clock the island shuts down, and like you could go hang out with your family. So it's a lot about family life. Family life. It's very big. And close-knit and just enjoying life, which is different to the US where you're always working.
Exactly.
It's always like a hustle and a bustle.
Exactly.
I think in Trinidad is a little more carefreeness.
Yes, not a little more, I would say a lot more.
Yes, but I mean, when it comes to dance,
the music, oh my God.
You have to hear, like, there's soca music, there's chutney music, there's reggae. It's like anything to make you dance.
Right? Make your heart beat
faster. That's the place to go. Yep.
Yeah?
That's the place to go. They're we are very happy people.
What is a traditional dance called?
Well, it depends because there's two different cultures. So like you'll have African dancing, so you'll get like an African element of it. But in terms of Indian, they have something called chutney dancing. So chutney is a mix of soca. Soca is like calypso. It's like a different sort of island beat, but mixed with Hindi lyrics.
Wow.
So you get like it's like Bhojpuri. It's like Bhojpuri.
Okay.
You should look that up. Bhojpuri or chutney music in Trinidad.
I'll definitely do that.
It's very interesting, and it'll make you dance or tap your toes.
Wow. So can you do that?
Of course.
You know chutney dancing?
Yes, definitely.
And do you also know that kind of African?
Yes, we know that as well. It's like, that's what I'm saying.
Can
like,
you give a move sitting, the African? Is there any move at all that you can
It's more like African, a lot of body movement, whereas chutney music is a lot of like hips, you know, like.
Oh, that is so sweet.
We'll have to party one day.
Yes, we definitely should. I love this idea. You know, I was actually getting visuals, beautiful visuals of vacationing while you're talking about your home.
Yeah, definitely. You have to come by my house when see all the Trinidadian people when they get together and they fast, and like they just treat you like family. Everybody, there's no line at all. You know,
that's
you
so
just
wonderful.
eat and have fun and dance and just be merry.
So
and that's what Trinidadian culture is about.
Yeah, that's where I was trying to get to, you know, because they're all about letting it all free.
Yes, they really are. Like people, like if you look up Trinidad on Google or on the internet, you'll see carnival. So in Trinidad, carnival is very, very popular. It happens in February time. And people from all over the world go back home for carnival, and people of all different ethnicities celebrate carnival, and it's all about people just coming together and just having fun. It's clean fun, it's Caribbean fun, it's tropical, it's warm, it's always warm there. And just, you know, regardless of what culture or religion you are, they come together as a country, and they just enjoy carnival time. And I think a lot of the islands, I mean, they have the different, like Christmas, and they have Diwali and Eid and all these different things, and they celebrate, but carnival is just a happy time where there's you don't have to be Hindu or Muslim or Christian, whatever. Everybody just comes together.
Like Christmas here.
Yeah.
Right? We all come together here.
Yeah. But except this carnival is about fetting, which is dancing. Dancing and drinking and just having fun. With not just family, with friends.
With everybody.
With everybody.
Wow. And it's what fetting. How do you spell that?
Oh gosh. F-E-T-E. I know you're not supposed to say I-N-G.
Okay.
E-N-I, but that's how it is.
Oh. It is?
Yeah.
Fetting.
Fet means to party.
Party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Party.
All right, let's fet, guys. All right, so you tell me now. you came to US when you were 17. So your education and all that was Brit, you said.
Yes. It was
Brit. Did you think that it was very, very, very different from what you saw when you came here?
It was actually, I thought it was more difficult in Trinidad, because when I started learning college here, I'm like, wait, I did this 2 years ago. You know, but so it was a little, I thought it was a little more advanced in Trinidad with terms of the British
education system?
I mean, it was like, our spelling is different, very different. You know, like flavor is O-U-R, check is Q-U-E. So I still have trouble to this day when I say certain things, like they make fun of my accent sometimes. I'll say weird as opposed to weird.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, so,
oh, wow.
Or we'll say, like, the typical in Trinidad would say, like, you want to go down the corner. Corner. You know, so it's
But isn't it awesome to get an opportunity to feel and experience so many different cultures and people,
It
right?
is. And so when I moved to the US, I moved to Queens, New York. So
again,
there
it's a
melting pot of all different cultures.
Correct.
You know, when I started working in Manhattan as a paralegal.
Wow.
So it was all this melting pot. You meet people from all over the world, so cosmopolitan. It was different. It was a learning experience. Yes. You know, because you meet some good people and some bad people. That's how the world is.
Yes.
You know, but it was different. It was really different, and it's very diverse.
Did you come alone, or did you come with your family?
No, my entire family. I have four of us. There's 2 boys, 2 girls.
Okay.
Mom and dad.
So everybody moved.
Everybody. Yes.
So it was your dad's decision, more or less, to move.
Mom would not like to hear that, but
oh. So it was your parents' decision.
It's my parents' decision. I'll stick to that.
Yeah. Okay. Your mom, she should know that, right? It was parents. That's so sweet. Okay. I feel that, you know, your personality, whatever little I had seen so far, outside here and there, you did seem a little different. You did seem very inclusive kind of a person, not just by... that's a personality trait, I know that, yes. But I felt a little more than that about you. Now you know why I've been going on asking you to talk more about, you know, where you came from, etc., because I think it shows when you have met so many different cultures and experienced so many different kinds of lifestyles, it makes you a better person.
It is, and you know what, why I had trouble with that, because it's so part of me. So I'm not seeing what you're seeing because that's just who I am.
Exactly.
It's not just how we were raised, it's just how the country is. It's me, it's my parents, it's the family, it's the people.
Totally.
You know, it just, everything encompasses me. So it's hard for me to pinpoint that aspect, because that's just me.
But why I could pinpoint is because there are not so many people like you with your background. That's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe that you have met. I think
Trinidadian
people are nice.
I'm sure a lot of people. No, that's awesome. But you know, the way you have become a very inclusive person by your personality being that is one thing, but growing up in cultures like that is another thing.
Yes.
All together is what I believe. And to see somebody like that is really a joy.
Well, I have a good friend of mine. He asked me this once, and I'm going to ask you this question. Who are you? What are you?
Wow. Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm a happy person. I just know that.
So the answer that he was looking for was, you're human.
I'm human.
I'm human.
Yeah.
You're human.
Correct.
We're all humans.
You're all humans.
So being human, we're all the same, right?
Wow.
It doesn't define you. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a model, a beauty queen, a lawyer.
Nothing.
We're all humans. And if you look at people like that, I think you have greater respect for them, because you know we're all humans.
So true.
So it's the simplicity of life,
and that's what you saw in that culture.
Yes,
right. Simplicity.
Yes.
Very
and
happy
I see that
basics.
today. I see that it's the simplicity of life. I think, you know, life is what you make it.
Yes.
A lot of it is defined already. You know, you don't. I think most of our life we're taught to think about the future and plan for the future. Yes. I think we should live for today. Forget the past. The past is gone. The door is closed. You know, live for today. And what you woke up today, it's a blessed day for one. You know, make the best of today.
Totally.
That's just how I see every day.
You're my kind of girl, because I'm only thinking about this moment right now.
No, don't get bothered. Don't get worried. You know,
yes.
Life is so much comes to you in life.
Yes.
It's how you react to it.
So true.
Is what makes the difference.
So true. Because it's the same thing for everybody, actually.
Yes, exactly.
You know, for everybody, right? Every single person is faced with almost the same kind of stuff. But the difference is made by how you're reacting to it.
Exactly.
Or not reacting to it.
And I think, you know, for me, I strive to make a difference. Can I jump forward now?
Yeah.
So today.
Not really jump.
Oh, okay.
We can't, but you can give me that little point that you have it in your mind. I definitely want to know what it is. Tell me.
I was talking about living in Burlington, New Jersey, where I live now, and winning this crown, and seeing, you know, I've had 4 babies, but one thing that happened to me in 2010, my son Arjun was born, and he died not too long after.
Oh.
So this happened in 2010. It was the most devastating thing that I went through in life.
I can imagine.
It's not fun to lose a child, you know, to give birth to this child. And, you know, there were medical issues, and he passed away. But I took it all in stride. You know, I had to, because I had one little daughter who was 8. Her name is Sonia. And I had to be strong for her.
Correct.
And a lot of prayer. And, you know, you go through the grief. Yes. You have to give yourself chance to grieve. We all go through some sort of tragedy in life.
Yes.
And I was blessed to have Arman 1 year later, and then Divya 2 years later.
Okay.
So I learned a lot along that journey.
Wow.
You know, you learn along the way. And I feel today in 2017, not that I've lost a son, but I've gained 2 children that brought joy and completes my life.
Yes.
You know, and I had 4 babies. There are 3 alive.
Yeah.
Arjun is always with me.
Wow.
And I turned that into positivity, because now, after having these children, winning this crown, I want to really motivate people.
Yes.
And you know, you could take sadness in your life, and it's your choice. It can bring you down, or you could choose to lift up. It's your choice every day.
Absolutely.
You know,
right.
you could cry about it, and you could be depressed about it.
Yeah.
Or you could just make something of your life.
You know, even inside when we just met, you said, I'm a mother of 4, right?
Yes.
You're always saying you're a mother of 4. That's the very first time, because usually people talk only about the babies that are actually there,
he's
right?
Alive every
and
day.
Just look at you. I mean, you just had me, tear up right now, because when you just told what you told, then I know, oh, okay, so now she has 3 babies, but you were like, I'm a mother of 4, I'm a mother of 4, okay? That is so
because
beautiful.
Once you give birth to that child, I mean,
of course.
That child is yours. You gave birth to him, held him. You know, when I held him in my hands for the first time, he died. And his heart stopped. And it was a very depressing time. But I got over it. I'm okay now.
Yeah.
I'm okay now, because you make positive of what you have in life.
Wow.
You know, you don't let things bring you down. It's how you react.
So beautiful.
It's how you react. And now, as it is, like you were just talking about, you know, teaching students and children dancing.
Exactly.
And our children are beautiful. I love my children. I want them to dance. I want other children to dance. But you know what? I want women to dance too.
I know.
Because secretly, I think, even though, like for me, I had this beauty queen dream inside, I think there's a lot of women out there who have this dream of dancing.
Dancing.
And I feel it's never too late for us to dance.
Yes.
You know what I love about our culture? It's that you don't have to be at any age to dance classical or Bollywood dance.
So true.
You could keep dancing.
Exactly.
Keep dancing. My Guruji is, I won't say how old he is, but you know, he's a Guruji.
Yes.
And he still dances. He would get into chauka, he can do yoga poses.
Wow.
And it doesn't matter how old you are, you can dance.
So tell me something. When did you know that you want to dance? Right from when you were born?
Oh, I came out of the womb dancing.
I think
They had to like hold me back.
I think so. I totally think so. So tell me how it started.
Well, it's thanks to my mom. I owe my mom a lot. And one of, I think, her passions was that she wanted to be a dancer, and she never had opportunity.
Wow.
So I was I don't know, maybe the culture, maybe at that time. She got married when she was 17, you know, she had children very young. So I think vicariously she was trying to live her life through me. And I took off with dancing immediately.
Right when you were a kid?
Yes, when I was very young, I was probably like 7 or 8. I started learning to dance and never looked back. And I don't even want to look back because it was such a beautiful journey. It made me who I am today.
You love dancing.
I love dancing. I love dancing. You should know. You relate to this. It's a passion. It's a fire inside, which I believe a lot of women have that.
They do. They do.
You know,
sometimes they realize it very late.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very late in life, but
it's
okay.
Not
too late.
Whenever you realize it, right?
Yes.
I mean, I really never thought that I had a passion. I didn't have ambition. I didn't have passion.
Vani, I've seen you on stage, and you turn that stage on fire. But like it comes, you know, some people like they just have that stage presence, and that's you. I've seen you dance, and it's just like you're so enthralled to look at you, your expression, your dance form. And to me, that's what I try to promote.
But you know, I never knew that that is my thing or anything. I just know to dance. I just felt like dancing to that song, and I said, I will do this. And I just went and did it, and I forgot all about it.
But it's beautiful.
You know,
it's a great feeling. It's liberating.
It is. Very, very, you know, and I realized it now, so late in life. I was dancing from when I was very young too, but just because I could dance, but not because I wanted to. I never really felt that. But now, you know, these couple of dances that I did in the recent times and last couple of months, and when people are saying what they're saying, and I'm thinking, you know what, actually I am feeling very good about this. Maybe I want to do more of this. You know, so sometimes it comes very late to you.
Exactly. A lot of people have asked me to, they think, oh, this is all I do it, just dance, I'm a beauty queen. But I'm a senior compliance associate for Guggenheim Partners in New York City. So I would travel 2 hours to work each day, each way.
Wow.
So I would get up at 4 a.m. I'd get a 5 o'clock bus to New York City.
Wow.
I'd work all day. I'd come home, cook dinner, go out and teach Zumba fitness classes because I'm a Zumba fitness instructor.
Yes.
I had personal training and teach Bollywood dance as well. Studying law school. And it just took a huge toll on me. I said, you know what? I need to spend some more time.
And all your babies, sweetheart.
Yes, I need to spend some time with my family because I was missing. They were growing up so fast.
Oh.
You know, and I looked at my 14-year-old and said, oh my gosh, she's 14. Like, when did this happen?
When did this happen?
You know, so a few weeks ago, I quit my job. I wouldn't say I'm a quitter, but I decided to take a different path.
Wow.
And I was able to get a job in a doctor's office as a medical administrator for a doctor's office.
Okay.
So I work in Cherry Hill now. And I'm super happy because I'm able to come here with you because it's a little more flexibility. I don't have to go 4 hours per day in traveling.
Correct.
I'm closer to my family.
Yes.
It's great being a mom.
Wow.
It's beautiful. It allows me more time with my family, my children, my husband, and time to dance.
Yes.
Time to really think and enjoy life. Wow. You know, and that's what I think life is about, enjoying life.
So true.
You know, not just being stressed. Everybody has stress.
Yes.
I'm not going to say I'm immune to stress.
It's not possible.
Everybody has stress.
Yes.
It's how you react to it.
React to it and how you still make it happen.
Yep.
And I think I so greatly appreciate the fact that you are wanting to encourage more and more moms.
Yes.
You know, to come and feel, you know, the passion that they actually
what
have.
I've seen when I started teaching Zumba in Burlington, I saw a couple Indian people will come to my class and they're very shy and they don't seem very interactive, and plus it's Zumba, it's a Latin dance-based fitness. So I decided a couple years ago to create my own fitness, which is called Bali Trim, and I trademarked it. I'm using my classical background of dance training together with my island background. I created a dance fitness that I bring to Burlington, New Jersey. And a lot of people come out to classes, a lot of women, not just necessarily mothers, you know, just women that come out and they have fun in a class. And to me, that's how they start their journey through dancing.
Correct.
They live in this little community where they could come out and dance in class, they can become fit, they get good stamina, they start losing weight, they start feeling attractive, and that's what motivates me, seeing the smiles come back at me.
Wow.
And to me, that's my passion right now. That this is what I'm pursuing. It's not just.
I can see that.
I don't feel like being fit means you need to be skinny.
Correct.
Thin is not in.
Yes.
It's just being It's being healthy. It's being fit
I love
inside.
that. Say it again.
Curvy.
Curvy is out there. Oh my God. Remember old heroines?
Yes.
Mumtaz, they are all doing.
Absolutely. It's beautiful.
So who knows?
Exactly.
You know, I was born for the future. I love that. But you know what? I just realized something else about you. And I just lost my thought. But what I was trying to say was, the way you have blended in personality from different cultures and different countries that you lived in, and you grew up, you are now incorporating it all like a little package, all right, for everybody, all right. And besides that, I want to talk a lot more about what you are trying to do as a performer and how you're trying to bring that into this industry, where how do you differentiate it? I see this as a very clear differentiator, but I don't know if everybody else can see it, so I want to be able to talk about it a little more in detail. Your pursuit of performing in various places. Moms just doing that, people reach out to you to perform for them.
Yes.
Right? I mean, we don't see anybody else. I have not seen anybody. Have you seen anybody do that, like adults? Performing
not really.
For some, not really,
not
right?
Really.
So I won't be
You
wrong.
see groups. I think you see more of groups settings.
But they are all from various dance schools.
Yes, yes.
They are just representing a dance school.
Yes.
Correct?
So for me, I've learned over the years, I don't know, maybe it's my nature, maybe I'm a Pisces. We're like a fish, try holding a wet fish, it's going to slip out of your hand. So I have problems with that. Like I think because I want to be
very,
free.
Very deep people actually, right? They are very deep.
We are very deep, very philosophical.
Understand.
Yes, very dreamy. Very dreamy. So I have a lot of these
romantic and dreamy.
Oh, we're very romantic.
And very, very nice people.
Very nice.
Right? I've had some of the best friends that I've had have been Pisceans, but all of them have been guys.
Guys?
Yeah, all of them are guys,
well,
but
nice,
they're
nice
all Piscean. Yeah, I know, but I can see that something in you which is bringing out a lot of things to me now. You know, about your different culture, now the Piscean thing. Yeah.
See, for me, so I've danced a lot of places, whether it's Bollywood or it's Odissi. And recently, I met a great dance partner. His name is Arik Diamani.
Yes.
I met him back in March. I think March or April. We were modeling together in an event for Sunny Leone, hosted by Rashmi Bedi.
Yes.
So I owe Rashmi a lot because I was introduced to Eric.
And
for some reason, we just hit it off from day one. We connected from the first hello. He had me at hello.
Wow.
And
hello, Eric. That's good to hear.
Hi, Eric. I love you.
But sweet.
We started collaborating together in terms of dance, and he's a fantastic dancer together. I mean, as himself, I'm a fantastic dancer together.
Yeah.
But together, we make such fireworks, and I think it's our passion.
I love the way you say we make fireworks on stage. Yes. Well, you know what? The beauty of dance is it doesn't really matter, right? Who that real person really is.
Yes.
Right? And a dancing partner can be anybody. A child, an adult, a man, a woman.
But what I love about Eric and what makes him different, he has the same passion and the same personality that's like me. So we work side by side. Very good chemistry. Yeah. We understand each other. And this is what we've been trying to work.
Both are fantastic dancers.
Thank you.
Yes.
I know Eric's amazing.
You
we complement each other. I'll teach him classical. He'll teach me a little bit of hip hop and Bollywood stuff. And you know, we really collaborate very, very nicely together.
So, what is your style of dance? Really, your style? What is yours?
We're defining a new style, and I don't want to really.
No, together you're defining a new one.
Yes.
I'm talking about you as an individual. What is it that you are really good at?
I think because my core is classical dance, if I had to choose to perform,
not choose. What is it that is
you? Let me just go there. But if I had to choose to perform on stage, it would be a classical dancer, right? Because that's what I identify with. That's what was my initial passion.
And what classical did you learn?
Odissi.
Only Odissi.
Only Odissi. I've learned Kathak, a little bit of Kathak.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really a huge fan of Bharatanatyam or Kuchipudi, but I've really focused more on Odissi.
What is it about Odissi that you like so much?
It's very it's hard to say, but it's very sexy because you know you get the form. It's a three-bend pose, right? So you have the neck, the hips, the knee, and you're able to really use your body in a way that all the other dance forms are very sort of like straight. This is a little more rounded. You know, you're able to really be graceful, and you know, it's just such a graceful art form. I think the sculptures come from the temple in India, in Puri, and you know, you're able to really transcend and tell a story. Whether it's Radha, Krishna, it's Ashtapadi, whatever it is, and it's just very. I love the technique of it. It's very beautiful. I'm able to really. I feel like I was born to dance Odissi.
Wow.
So if somebody was to ask me,
I asked because you know, nobody has talked about Odissi dance like you, at least in front of me. All right, I have not, and I have seen a lot of dancers, and because I've been there all the time on stage, so I do know. I'm hosting, so most of the time I see all kinds of dancers and singers and everybody. Nobody ever explained to me or even caught my attention in terms of Odissi, and I think what you can do is you can also promote Odissi dance here in a big way.
I think so.
There's a lot of potential. Just now what you said, you gave me a picture, you know, of that. I don't know how you did that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, even Bharatanatyam has that.
Yes, but it doesn't
that is not total S like the way you told me just now, you know.
And I think our bodies are just naturally graceful.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be so crisp all the time, or you know, I've done, like I said, I've done a little bit of Kathak. It's beautiful. They're all classical dance is beautiful.
Everything. Yes.
I just mainly connect with Odissi. Maybe the sensuality of it.
Sensuality. The sensuous movements are very sensuous.
Yes.
Now that you just did that little bit, it got me.
Yes.
Which I never saw before. So I guess you're a great ambassador for Odissi.
I love Odissi. I know it's not as popular as the other dance forms.
Yes.
I'm not sure why. I think it's a beautiful dance. Once it's executed properly with good technique.
Yes.
And that passion that the dancer feels inside, you will feel it.
Nadia, I request you to really, really bring this out.
I'll work on
because you love it, all right, but you're still keeping it to yourself for now.
I am.
Right? You're still keeping it for yourself, right? And I have a feeling that you could really be the next big, huge wave if you started, you know, letting others see how sensuous and beautiful, you know, Odissi can be. And I think it would be very, very, very different from lots of other forms of dance. I'm like seriously going crazy about it right now. And it was all because of the way you showed it to me. Nadia, really. Really, you showed it to me.
It's just so you're giving me different projects to work on, and I'll work on it.
I am, and I think there's nobody who's taken up that step here.
I mean, there are people that teach Odissi. I know there's a lot of people in Somerset, New Jersey, you know, that they teach it. I think it just has to, it has to be emoted and it has to be showcased in with this passion. With this passion and this authenticity.
Passion and meaning.
And meaning.
Like how, you know, Bharatanatyam has been able to explain. Kuchipudi has explained itself. Kathak has explained itself. I think we need a stage that would actually express and explain Odissi. And I give it and put it on to you to take it up, okay? Because I think you're a true ambassador.
Coming soon.
Yes, from your heart. I can see that.
So to answer your question, if you would have asked me what type of dancer, I would say I'm a classical dancer. Wow. Because that's my core, and it's just, I just feel it. I feel it. Lately, I've turned that into more fitness and into more fun, Jodi type stuff with Eric.
Correct.
And you know what I love, like coming back to what we were talking about with dancing with Eric. I think, like you've seen a lot of group dances.
Correct.
But you don't see much like couple dances where you know you really feel that Jodi, you really feel that chemistry.
Correct.
Where we could bring different styles. We could bring Odissi, we can bring hip hop, we can bring Kathak, we could bring Bollywood styles and fuse it together and just really reach out to an audience.
Yes.
Not just performing.
Yes.
I don't want to just perform. I want you to feel it. I want the audience to feel our energy and our passion and our happiness.
Yes.
So when Eric and I dance, we are totally happy dancing together.
I can see that.
Yes, we're
Totally
really
can see
happy,
that.
and we want to reach out to everyone that's looking. And I think that's what's a little different, and that's what we're working on.
That's awesome. And the whole point is that I don't know if we were still able to explain this one thing about how this thing that you're doing, you and Eric are doing together, is different. I don't know if we have been able to put it in so many words, and I feel that it's so important for people to know how you guys are different. We'll try and see, you know, through our conversation, maybe we will get it, because I think it's very important, Nadia, that what you're doing is very different. It's not just representing a dance school, it's not representing anything, all right? It's just representing pure magic of dance for individuals. And you know, I want a lot of women out there, okay, men out there that love dancing, to be able to join this group to become an individual platform.
Exactly. And for me and Eric and I, it's not just about Eric being Eric and Nadia.
Yes.
You know, we don't want to be identified as Eric and Nadia. We just want to be like couple, Jody, your guy, you want to dance? Come to us. We'll teach you that passion.
Yes.
We bring that teacher. You can't be taught passion. That passion comes from inside. But that's ignited already. We'll bring it out in you.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's what we're trying to show.
What I'm saying is a lot of people out there that can really dance
very
well.
Yes, I agree.
Very well, okay? And they just don't have a platform.
Exactly.
Because there is a platform for people that learn in dance schools. All right, and there are platforms for organizations sometimes where they can actually go and perform.
Yes.
But that's not taken very seriously for adults. Everybody is concentrating on the kids.
Which is fine. Which is
fine. But I'm saying that we don't want to leave out that part of the world, all right? Because, and I think that is where you guys are creating a platform and saying, hey, we don't have to be part of any organization. We do not have to be a part of any school. We can just be a team. We could just be a team and start performing at various places, you know?
That's, I'm so happy you said that. The key word is team.
Yes.
You know, I think people need to understand that teamwork.
Yes.
You know, that when you work as a group, if you work as a couple, if you work at work, you know, you have to understand we're not competing.
No.
You know, it's not a competition. I don't think
anything is a competition.
I don't think life is a competition.
No, exactly.
You know, unless you're in the beauty pageant, then it's a competition.
Yeah. But even there, you know, like everybody is talking about it. The other friends that came here who have won themselves a crown, it was not just about winning. You know, they wanted that experience of wanting to be able to hold themselves, hold their ground. All right, with so many people that are actually out there that are similar to you, but you still want to make a difference. And how?
See, I feel as though, okay, it's a great experience. It's great, even greater when you win.
You're right, exactly, because you're going there to win anyway.
Yes, exactly. You know, you can, I could see, like, you know, you feeling deflated if you didn't win. You do, it's a great experience, and we do have fun. We meet new people.
Correct.
I can't answer for that side of it because luckily I won.
Yes. Congratulations once again. Yes.
Thank you.
But when you said no competition, I think I did not explain it as well as you did. So good job.
Yeah, that's what Eric and I think. What I love, I've danced with so many people over the years, and what I love about dancing with Eric, we promote each other. And it's a learning experience for me and growth.
Yeah.
Is that I help him, he helps me. And together it shows on stage.
Right.
I'm not trying to take his shade, you know, or give him shade. You know, he's also promoting me. We're dancing together. We're on the same side.
Yes.
And I think that's important to know as a group.
Yes.
And that's what we want to have a male and a female, or two males dance together if you want.
Yeah.
Dance together. Together.
Yes.
You know, like my daughter said the other day, she did something funny, and I started laughing. And she got mad, and she walked away. And she goes, "You're laughing at me, Mommy."
Oh.
I said, "No, I'm not laughing at you, baby. I'm laughing with you."
Yeah, it makes all the difference.
See?
Yes.
So you dance with that person.
So true. So true.
You know, and it shows on stage.
I
Don't
think there's
compete.
a different kind of a joy.
Yes.
In that.
Yes.
Actually, everything is better when it's with more people.
Yes.
I've always thought so. You know,
try clapping alone.
You can party with yourself. You can party with yourself. It's fun, but you can when you actually have somebody else to party with, it just gets better.
I mean, some people are loners. Some people like to be alone, but I think for the most part, you know, you go to movies, you want to go out together and have dinner and talk to somebody, you know.
So similarly, how about dance together?
Exactly.
Can I join your team
Yes,
next time?
you can.
I think I want to be a first enrollment. And I mean it. You know, why not?
I'll have to speak to Eric.
Yeah?
I'm kidding.
Please do. Please do, because you know I like this idea, because you're just dancing for fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's just for
feel
fun.
good about yourself.
Totally.
Nothing else. This is no competition.
No.
You're not signing away your life.
Exactly,
okay,
and that's how we started dancing.
Something.
I think the first time Eric and I danced together, we were at I think it was Mini Seti. She had a charity event at Macy's. And we put together this dance in 2 days.
Wow.
And it was such fire because we just loved immediately working together.
Wow.
And we had a lot of fun. So meaning that it was a charity thing. You know, it was just about us dancing together.
You know what? I have a beautiful idea that I got visual right now.
Oh.
You know what I got while you were speaking?
What?
We could have all the three of us can perform together with our own different styles. Okay, different costumes.
Yes.
You with your Odissi, and I'm classical in terms of Bharatnatyam, and you know, in that space, all right. And Eric is in.
He's a jack of all trades.
And he's also more of a Western dancer.
Yes, Western.
Right, right. Yeah. So he could come under that. Okay. And what we could do is play an English song, maybe, and all the three of us do three different styles of dance to it.
Beautiful.
Don't you think that'll be great?
I think it erases borders. That's what I love about dance. You know, my Guruji does not speak a word of English. But he's taught me for 20 years. He's from Odisha.
You don't need to really,
we speak dance.
Exactly.
And he's beautiful. He'll teach Abhinaya, he'll teach Rasari, and he's able to really like correspond with me, communicate with me. That in terms of dance. So I think in what you're saying, you could play any song.
Exactly.
As a dancer,
and
you know, you can dance.
Awesome that we can all, because we three will be representing three different kinds of styles of dance, and have music that's completely different too.
Yes. To be continued.
Right? To be continued. Oh my God, I love this. So you know that dancing is your calling.
Yes. Dancing is my calling. It's my passion. Definitely.
It's your passion, deeply.
Yes. I've been, like I said, in law, I'm a compliance associate for a few years, and I really like that. As it is now, I work in a medical practice, and I'm learning so much. My boss is Dr. Rajan Gupta.
Yes.
And he's a pain specialist. He specializes in pain management. And I'm learning so much about the medical practice, and I don't know, it's becoming a passion to me now.
Look.
Now I'm really interested in learning about pain, management pain, because you know what? Everybody suffers from pain.
So true.
Right?
So
suffering.
Yes, yes.
Everybody suffers.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's mentally, emotionally, pain-wise, physically, right? Everybody has pain. So pain management, it's like a double-ended sword, you know, like you get pain, how to treat the pain.
Correct.
So you could get injections, you could get steroids, you can get medication. He does not prescribe narcotics, so for Dr. Gupta, don't ever go for narcotics.
Yes, thank you.
But it's suffering in life. How do you deal with suffering in life?
Life is
you know, and that's something I think we as humans need to find that remedy ourselves.
Correct.
And it's all within.
Yes.
I think it's all within your mind, within your heart.
So
you know, just deciphering what you're suffering, what stresses you out, what makes you sad.
Yes.
And you find that remedy, you know, whether you look towards God or you just don't look towards drinking or something like that, you know. Yes. We can all find that suffering, awareness, making awareness. You know, we learn so much these days about suicides, and we see it on TV. It's an epidemic.
Correct.
That people need to pay
People are just getting overwhelmed.
It's very overwhelming. Life can be overwhelming. It's how you react to it.
It doesn't have to be. Yeah,
it doesn't have to be.
It just doesn't have to be. I feel life is not at all overwhelming. You know, life is actually very simple.
It can be simple.
The problem is, I feel it is simple, And I feel we are complicating it.
Absolutely,
I agree
with you.
If you just take it just the way it is, it doesn't do nothing. You can chill and party like me.
Or Trinidadians.
Yes, totally. You know, I think life is really, really simple. And the message that you are giving, I think we are both talking about the same thing, but different spectrum. You're actually putting light on, I think, the real cause for why people are not smiling all the time.
Yes.
Okay? And me, I'm just concentrating on talking about the smiles. Right? So it's all the same. Actually, it is the same, right?
It's the same. But that's why we connect. We're very motivating people.
I guess. But what I'm saying is, maybe what you are saying, people will be able to connect much better, because I think there is pain. Definitely there is pain out there, because that's why they're not able to enjoy themselves. So there is pain, and when somebody else says pain, so maybe there is automatic connection out there, and they're ready to at least listen. Maybe there are people that think I'm just an over-energetic, you know, dreamy person that talks about just smile. You know what I'm trying to say? Not
I understand. You know what? I'll tell you two things. When I first saw you, I first met you, that's the first thing that stood out to me, was your positive aura, your smile.
Yes.
You were always smiling.
Yes.
You know, the thing is, that's one thing. Second thing is, I know that inside you have suffering as well.
Oh, yes.
You know?
There's not a single human being without suffering.
But look at how you deal with it.
Yes.
You know, everybody's going to have a bad day where they just want to stay in pajamas and sleep all day, which is fine. Do that.
Yes.
Do that if you have to. It makes you feel better.
Yes.
You know? But what I love about you, Vani, is that you have this positive outlook in life. You're always smiling.
Yeah.
You're looking for good. You found me.
Yes, I did.
United Voice of Women.
I did.
You're uniting women.
Yeah, and I'm loving it. Every moment
That's
of
the
it.
thing. Like, you're loving it. And that's what I love about you.
Thank you so much.
I feel truly blessed to have met you. Thank you.
Same here, Nadia.
And
you're special.
And I have a gift for you.
You do?
I do. Being that I have a crown, and I think you're like the queen of TV.
I am going to do this?
I'll let you do this yourself.
Oh my God.
I don't want to get up and crown you.
No. Okay, you can't crown me. I can crown myself?
Yes, crown yourself.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That is so beautiful.
Yeah, that is so
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you so very much, Nadia.
We're both beauty queens on stage, on TV.
love this. I wish it fit me better, but I think I just don't know how to wear it yet. Okay, but you will show me how.
Yes, I will.
Right? And this is beautiful. This is a lovely gift. And I think everybody deserves to feel like a queen.
Yes.
Because life's a beautiful movie.
Yep.
It would have comedy, it would have tragedy, it would have romance, it would have pathos, it would have music, it would have fights. It has everything. And you still are the leading lady.
Dr. Gupta said to me the other day, he said, life is like a movie.
Oh.
You know? Think about it. Life is like a movie.
Truly.
There's good, there's bad, there's happy scenes, there's sad scenes, but it keeps moving and it's constantly moving.
So true.
And that taught me a lot.
So true, right? And I just thought that it was all about me playing the lead role in it.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
That's what is important to me.
And you're the beauty queen for today.
Right? And every woman.
Get that crown.
Yes.
Put it on.
Absolutely.
Wear your crown with pride.
Everybody, I think. Each one of us women deserves to wear one.
Yes.
Okay? And I love it. This is the most beautiful thing you did by telling us how much you celebrate being a woman.
Yes.
How much you like to be able to help other women celebrate their lives.
Exactly.
That is what is actually your motto.
It
from
is.
what I see
it really
from your
is.
story.
It really is.
You know, your story actually tells me that.
Yeah.
You respect yourself, you love yourself, you celebrate yourself, and that's what we all
I
should
think
do
that's
together.
where it starts. It starts within you.
Yes.
You love yourself.
Totally.
You make yourself happy. If you're happy, people around you will feel that happiness and be happy.
Totally.
But you have to be happy first.
Yes.
You make yourself happy.
Totally.
You make yourself feel like a beauty queen.
Because you are.
Yeah, yeah. But, but you are.
Everybody is.
You are. You are.
Everybody
I
is.
believe that.
Yes.
And I teach at ICC Indian Cultural Center in Marlton, New Jersey. I teach Zumba fitness classes there. It's a beautiful Indian community. We have Bengalis, we have Gujaratis, we have Telugu, we have a lot of different cultures, and they all blend together. Correct. We come together for fitness, we come together for cultural events, and we get together, and it's such a beautiful, lovely community that I love watching grow. I think I've helped a little bit, like bring people together, like in a Zumba class or a Bali gym class.
I see that in you.
We get together, we have people doing Garba or Bhangra. You know, everybody just comes together and we smile. And that's important.
That's it.
You know, we smile, we have fun together, we lose weight together, we be fit together, men, women, children, and it's a good community. And I think as community, we need to grow and support each other together. So true. Whether it be women, but also men.
Exactly.
You know, we're all families.
Yes.
We're all families.
We're all family.
And we need, that's the united voice of women, Colin.
Correct. Totally about it. Totally about it. Oh my goodness, girl. You were an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
totally.
you.
Totally.
It's such an honor for me.
As beautiful outside, as beautiful inside, and that's what I like doing here, showing everybody's beauty from inside, right?
Yes.
Because everybody sees outer beauty.
Exactly.
But I'm actually so proud of myself that I am able to showcase the beauty inside from every person.
Yes, that's because you're a beautiful person inside and outside.
Thank you.
And I love you, Vanny.
I love to believe that.
You are. Believe it.
Love you.
Believe it.
I do. Totally do. Alrighty? Thank you. Girls and boys and families, I hope you enjoyed this episode of United with the Voice of Women as much as I did. And before we say ta-da, bye-bye, cheerio, let's do this together, okay? Can you do this? You. We.
V.
W. And that is United
Voice of Women.
And let's call it a wrap for today, guys. Thank you extremely once again, sweetheart, for being here. And you guys out there, don't forget that I'm going to get back to you next week, same time, same place, with another beautiful guest, another beautiful journey. Till then, I want you to take care, be good, feel special, keep smiling, and always, always, always know that I love you.